Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, but I am Penj and welcome to Islanders, which is a city builder game but with a bit of a difference, because normally in a city builder game you're always trying to maximise something. You're either trying to maximise your traffic flow on roads, or you're trying to maximise the amount of resources you're getting from a particular thing, or you're maximising the amount of money or whatever, and it's all stressful, there's lots of effort going into it, there's lots of planning and work and all that kind of stuff, whereas Islanders does away with all that. It does away with the stresses and strains of running a city and just goes, do you know what? Just build for the joy of building. And it's lovely. It's very, very charming. It markets itself as a minimalist, relaxing game. And I kind of agree, because what you're looking at on the screen now is what the game looks like. So it's also lovely and pretty. The music is very calming. And it does say on Steam that there are no helicopters, orcs, or explosions, which I do quite like. So the idea is that you place buildings and then you earn points for placing those buildings, and the more points you have, you can then unlock different types of buildings and place those and get more points. And that's kind of it, really. That's kind of it. It sounds to me like a perfect cup of tea game. So we're just going to make ourselves a lovely, relaxing little city settlement type thing, and it shall all be very calm and very peaceful. So yes, everybody go and fetch a lovely cup of tea. That would kind of work, wouldn't it, for this? Go and get a nice brew, pause the video, come back when you've got a lovely, lovely hot cup of tea in front of you. I sound a bit like Spiffing Brit, and we shall play ourselves some Islanders. It's out now on Steam. If you're interested, there are links in the video description below, and we got a key to this from the developers, so thank you very much, developer folks, that is very kind of you. So I think let's just start a new game of Islanders, shall we, and just sit back and have some lovely relaxing city building fun. So here is the island upon which we're going to build our lovely little city. And it looks very, very lovely. Look at it. It's got a nice sandy beach down there. The sea looks absolutely delightful. Look at that. It's lovely and blue. It looks very nice. I would not mind spending a few hours on this beach, if I'm completely honest. And then going over here, you've got some nice trees, a little sort of raised bit. And up here, there's kind of a square a bit where there's some more stuff on the top, some more trees, little flowers. There's this kind of weird, I don't know what that is, a statue. Oh, you roll over, it tells you a statue is in place. Okie dokie. So now we have to put stuff down onto our island. And we do this by clicking this button here, and we have a choice. We can either put down the lumber pack, contains a lumberjack and a sawmill, or a farming pack, which contains a mill and a field. I think the farming pack sounds a little bit more sort of chilled out. That there, surely a lumberjack and a sawmill inherently by what it is going to make soaring noises. You know, it's going to make loud noises. Let's go for the farming pack. Have ourselves a mill and a field, and we should just all be lovely and relaxed and chilled out. Has everyone still got their tea? How's the tea, everybody? So now what we have to do is we have to place this down. So you get a bonus in terms of points for each nearby warehouse, statue, city centre, field and mason. And you lose points for each mill in range. So we've got to get ourselves 20 points. We need to get ourselves a grand total of 20 points. So if we can put this near that statue, that will get us some extra points. There you go. You can see there it says 5. So if we can somehow position this within range of that statue, we get an extra 5 points. So if we put it there, that gives us 13 points, but also we get a bonus for it being near the fields. And I assume the fields get a bonus for being near various bits and bobs as well. Statues, plateaus, resort oases, and fields. So fields get a bonus for being near other fields as well. So really, could we put that on the very edge of there? So that gets us 13 points. So there we go. 30. Oh, look, they sort of spool out of the thing. So we've got 13 points. And now we've got 2 fields to put down. Now, could we just put the fields down pretty much next to here? So we're going to get 8 points from that. 8 points, because we're getting a bonus for it being next to the mill. So it's near a mill. So we must get, what, 3 points for it just being kind of a field, I guess. I assume that's what we get. Or maybe because it's high up. Maybe because it's high up. Possibly that's why. Yeah, because we're high up on this sort of plateau, and we get, it says there, 3 points for it being on a plateau. So the field, if we put it next to there, that'll give us 8 points. So we go, da-da, put that down, because it's on a plateau, and it's next to the mill. And now we might as well put down the other field as well, to get us a nice big boost. Can we get that anywhere there? That gives us 10 points. Can we move it over a little bit? Just move it over a teeny tiny bit. There we go. 10 points from that. Click. There we go. Level up. Whenever you reach your score goal by filling up this bar, you get new buildings. It's game over, which you've run out of stuff to build. And that's it. that is the premise of this game. It seems very, very simple and very relaxing, and I love the idea of it. So yeah, there's no pressure. It's not like we now have to go and manage this and move the resources from the fields into warehouses and then sell those products or anything. We just go, yeah, okay, built them now. Now what else can we build? So now we can build a brewing pack or a lumber pack. Okay, how about then a lumber pack? There's various things up here. There's quite a lot of trees and stuff up there. There's a couple of trees down there. So I'm going to guess that they're going to get bonuses for being next to trees. So let's go for the lumber pack. And yes, it might be a bit noisy, which is unfortunate, but there we go. So what's that? Another field. Okay, 3 fields, 2 lumberjacks, and a sawmill. Right. So the sawmill needs to be near a lumberjack, a warehouse, or a statue. Now the statue here is not in the best place, I'll be honest. It's in a bit of a weird position. So can we... What does that get? That gets a point for a statue as well. Ah, right. Let's put that there, because that gets a bonus from those 3 trees. So if we put that down like that, we get 4 from it being next to that. Was it 4? Did we get 4 from that? Yes. 4 from being next to a statue and 1 for, well, 3 for being next to those 3 trees, which is lovely. But now we don't want to put this within range of that one because we lose 6 points for each lumberjack within range. So let's bring this round here. We could put this, say, just there and go, you know what, let's put it over there actually, like that, look. So we can sit there. That's another 6 and 2 makes 8, I would think. Or was that the total at the top? I wasn't sure. But okay, so we've put one of those down there near those trees, which is lovely. And then we need a sawmill. So the sawmill gets a bonus for being near a lumberjack, a warehouse, and a statue. Now, where can this go? I don't think it can go on there, unfortunately. I don't think it can fit on there. However, no, I think it can. I think it is getting some points from there. But yeah, where are those fields going to go? Because the fields get bonuses for being next to other fields. Are we going to do ourselves out of some points? So I think we could put other fields on the top of there. Let's put this just here. We'll drop that there, look. Yay. So that comes in. We've got 56 points. So we need another 14 points. So we could put ourselves a field up here. That gets us 7 of those points. Let's just level it up and pop it just there. So that's 7 points. Now, can we fit any more fields up there? We can just fit 1 more field up there. Okay, do that. That gets us over our score bonus. We can pick some more stuff to build. And then we need to put another field down somewhere else. There's quite a lot of room over here. So let's just drop that field in that corner. That gives us 3 points, but we can now set up other stuff near that field. Okay, right. What do we get next? A city pack or a brewing pack? I like the idea of a city pack. Contains a city centre, a house, and a mansion. Oh yes, let's have ourselves a mansion. Oh, crikey, there's a lot of things. Right, the city centre has a bonus for each fisher, statue, mason, and mill, and it loses points for being next to shamans, resort oases, and city centres. Okay, well, we've only got 1 city centre anyway. Houses get bonuses for pretty much everything. Bonuses for being near to all the things. So, yeah, that's good. Can we fit a house up there somewhere? Can we fit a house in that little gap? Oh, we can't fit any houses up there. That's a bit galling, isn't it? That's only +1. That's terrible. That is terrible. Can we fit it next to the... they get 1 for being next to the statue? Where is it? Yeah, 4. You get 4 for being next to a statue or within range of a statue. Can we fit these on here in any way? Yeah, this island isn't the best for its positioning of that statue. It'd be useful if that statue was in the middle, if I'm completely honest, but never mind. And what's that? A mansion. Get a bonus for each nearby city centre, and you get a few for another mansion nearby, but it doesn't want to be near circuses or walls. Okay, we're going to struggle here, I think. I think we're going to struggle. Because we can't fit all those things in. Do they get a point for being near a house? I don't think they do. No, for another mansion. So yeah, we're not going to get much out of this, I don't think. We're not going to get much out of this at all. Yeah, so the mansion could go next to a city centre. That would be okay. So if we put the mansion down, let's just roll it round so it looks like it's looking out over the... get out on the beach. We could have the mansion on the beach. That would look good. No, let's put it up here. Let's put the mansion just here. So that can sit quite nicely just there. So we get 1 point from that. And now the city centre, yeah, that gets us 17 points if we put the city centre just there. So if we bop that in, city centre, lots of points. The only thing is we only have 4 houses left now, and we've got to get ourselves 25 plus 7 is, hang on, 32 more points. And I don't know how we can do that. I'm not entirely sure. Now that gives us 7, so immediately we can get a little house going, and that'll give us 7 points. So that's fine. So that brings us over 100. That's useful. Well, to 100. So that's a useful thing. But now, how are we going to get any more points out of this? I'm not entirely sure we can. That's just 1. And how can we do that over there? Well, that's 8. 860. Oh, we might just be able to do this by virtue of having all of those houses there. Yeah, because then it'll be 9, and then it'll be plus 10, and that will kind of just about work, I think. So yes, if we drop that house there, that's 9 more points. So that brings us up to 117. And then the final house, if we put it, say, just there, that gives us an extra 9. That's an extra 10. I'm a bit low to put it right on the end there, because then all the houses are in a big row. I'd rather have a bit of variety, just in case we need to put something just there. So let's put that there. That's 9 more points. And then that gets us to the next level. Now we need 185 points. And I think this bit here is slowly filling up. Yes, fill this with points to travel to a new island. So we're, about 2/3 of the way up? So now what shall we have? The brewing pack or a shaman? Okay, now the shaman did have a lot of conditions in there which said I don't want to be near a shaman. So we could have the brewing pack because there's a brewery and a hop field. Are we going to get enough points from that? Or shall we go for the shaman? Gets a bonus for each nearby statue, temple and flower. It loses points for each mason, city centre and shaman. Okay, so the shaman has a point for flowers. With only a couple of them. There's one there, and there's a temple-y, statue-y thing. Gets a bonus for that. How many shamans do we need to put down, though? There's one just there. There's a flower there. There's a flower on the beach. Let's go for shaman and see how many we get. Oh, right. Okay, okay. We get many different things. Right. So the shaman gets a bonus for each nearby statue. So, yeah, there. That gets us 11 points from putting a shaman out on the rocks. I also didn't realise we could put things on those rocks. There we go. You live and learn. Right, the shaman can go out near the statue to get us 11 lovely points and also get some from that flower over there. 137 out of 185. Okay. So now how many fields have we got? Several fields, possibly? Don't know how many fields we've got. If we put the field if we rotate it round a bit, put the field just there. Anywhere else is going to be good? No, I ideally want it up there. You get good points for them being high up. But okay, let's put it there. That's plus 5 more points. That's not a bad thing. And then we've got ourselves another mansion. Now, they're not going to like it, are they? What do they get? They get a bonus for each nearby city centre, shaman, plateau. But they don't want to be near other mansions. Oh, no, they do. They like being near other mansions. Okay. The thing is, I can't quite fit you in, which is a shame. Can you, though, come over here? 12 points. Yeah, pop you just there. 12 points. Lovely, lovely. Up to 154 out of 185. That is a house. So they also get bonuses for being near to the shamans. They get 6 points from putting that house down. That would be good. Can we get the house over here, any? Can we put the house over there? No, there, 10 points. Put a little house over there. I mean, I wouldn't fancy living just there. That's a slightly precariously balanced house, but okay. Right, and now we need to get ourselves 21 points from these remaining 2 buildings. So how best can we do this? Not that. That is terrible. That's 1 point. That is bad. Yeah, now so these houses. Now I know how this works. Those houses are in a bad way. Because this could be doing with going next to that, couldn't it? Because this thing gets a bonus from going next to the city centre. But I've put too much stuff around the city centre and caused a bit of a problem. So what do they get bonuses from? Mansions. They don't get bonuses from houses. And that is the problem. That is the problem. So city centres and shamans, yes, Plateaus, we've got no room up on the top of the plateau bit, I'm afraid. Fountains, statues, parks, we've got any of those. Markets, towers, temples, jewellery, and a mansion. Yes, we could be doing with putting it right there. But unfortunately, I can't fit because there is a field there. So yes, next time, because obviously this is not the only attempt we're going to have, we need to put the city centre in the middle, I think. Yeah, I don't think we can do anything with this. I think we might be a little bit stuck, possibly. Unless we can put something on here. Can we get something over that side? I don't think we can. No, I don't think we can get anything particularly anywhere useful. I don't think we can even put something there, can we? Put a house just there? No, it's only +1. Do you know what? If we're going to make a lovely little island, let's put a couple of beach houses down. Because, yes, okay, we're not going to be able to go on to the next level. It'll be game over. But we might as well go game over by creating something very pretty. There we go, look. Little beach houses. That'll do. We have got game over, but 166. That's fine. I'll take that. I'll take that for a first attempt. Let's start a new game and have another go. So it takes us through some mysterious clouds, islanders, and here we go. Oh, it's sort of red. Okay. Oh, the tutorial is still on. Okay, yeah, I cut this out last time. Right, let's do the tutorial. Okay, tutorial all done. And yeah, this looks interesting, doesn't it? The plateau bit is up there and the statue thing is in the middle of it. Okay, so what do we do? Do we get the same choice as before? Okay, well, let's go for the lumber pack first, because there are quite a few trees down here that should get us over that 20. So if we put, say, one there, that is 13 points right there. So because we're within range of the statue and a great number of trees. So if we put that little lumberjack down just there, that sees us pretty much done. Yeah, we've done very well from that. There was a 14 there at some point. Yeah, so 14 just there. So bosh, we'll have that because that's next to lots of trees. And then the sawmill gets points for being near to lumberjacks and the statue. So if we position this correctly, we can get ourselves a pretty good stack of points. 18 points we can get if we just put it sort of in the middle. Right, how far over can we put this without causing any damage to anything? I don't want to knock a tree down because that probably costs us points in the long run. Yeah, so 18 points if we put that just there. So let's do that. So on the lumberjack bit alone, we've got ourselves 45 out of the 70 points to go up to the next level. Okay, that's far better. Right, now let's have the farming pack. We should go and do ourselves some farming. Oh, that comes with a lumberjack. Okay, right. Have we got any more trees? Are there any more trees for us to cut down? I don't think there are. Can you build over here? You can build over there. Oh, can we build anywhere? Maybe we can only build on... Oh, no, we can. It's anywhere. Oh, I wonder if there was another suitable place on... Look, we can build over here if we want to and get no points from it, but we could if we wanted to. Yeah, the lumberjack here is going to be a bit of an issue. Unless it goes down here and just puts it out of the way. I'd like it, ideally, to be quite close to that, because that gets us a number of points. But it's within range of another lumberjack, and they don't like that. Yeah, we're losing 6 points from that, I think, are we? Yeah, which is not... That's not good. That's not helping. That's going to get us, what, +9, +5? Yeah, that's not good, is it? What about over here? Can we put it over here somewhere? That gets us +4, and he's just tucked out the way then. Or do we put him there and take a bit of damage? That's +5, but he's right on the edge of the thing. I'm going to put him... I know there's loads of flowers down there for the shaman. The shaman might want those. Yeah, that might be useful. How about just +3? There was +5 somewhere there. There. So we get +5 from him being next to the sawmill. We get some from those trees. We get 4 from being next to the statue. We do lose some from being in proximity to another lumberjack. But whatever. That's absolutely fine. We still get a nice sort of sack full of points, which is lovely. And then we need to do our mill, which gets a bonus from being next to, well, near to the statue. And then the fields, which also get bonuses from being on a plateau and near to the statue. Now, how can we do this to make this work? Fields could go up here as close as we can get them. So let's just try and put as many fields as we can onto here. So yeah, we can get 8 from there, look. Okay, it's on a plateau and it's next to the statue. So do that. That gives us 8 nice points. That gives us 10, because there is another field now next door, which is lovely. And then let's put another field just there. That is another 10. Lovely. So we've already leveled up, and we've still got 2 things left to place. So now, if we spin this round, rotate that to say just there, that gives us 25 points. That's a lot of points. That's a ludicrous amount of points. Yeah, that can't seemingly go down there. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to tuck that just there. That's 25 points, which is seen as pretty well toward the next goal. And we have a field left as well. Where can this sit? Can it sit on this side? Yeah, let's put it just there. So that gets us another 13 points. So we're almost at the next level, and we haven't actually chosen what we want yet. That's rather good. Let's have the brewing pack. We've not had that yet. So it contains a brewery and a hop field. Okay, let's have a look what this contains. Oh my goodness, many things, many things. Okay, so what's that? A hop field. They get bonuses for being near to the brewery and other hop fields and the statue. That is a regular field. That is another lumberjack. Goodness me, there's a lot of lumberjacks going on. That gives us, there was 9 just there. 9 points. Do you want to do that? Or should we just put you sort of... Oh, hang on. That works. You get 5 points for going down onto the beach. Let's try and just orient the sort of doorway of your little house a little bit so you're not pointing into the rock. So yeah, I'll take 5 points for that. That is lovely. So now we only need 4 points in order to get the next lot of things. And that might be worth... How can we do this? A brewery. We get stuff for being near the statue, the hop field, and the warehouse. Now, we don't have a warehouse. We could just put down some hop fields. At the moment, the hop fields aren't down. They're normal fields. So I think we just keep putting the fields there. That is another... Oh, hang on. You can get quite a lot of points from that just there. If you move that over a tiny bit, that was 17 points. But I think we might do better if we just stack them along like this. So, all right, 15 points for that field. And then can we fit a field kind of in the middle? No, there's not enough room. But we can put another one... That's 14 or 10. I'd rather have the 14, thanks. So again, we're still doing very well on looking at our next goals. So, okay, let's see what we want then. So we can pick the city pack or the shaman. Let's have... Which one do we want? Let's have the city pack. Let's take the city pack, and then we'll take the shaman afterwards, I think, because then the shaman can use these flowers and stuff. So at the moment, we need to put down the brewery and the hop fields. But also, do these things like being near breweries? I don't know. They are not bothered either way. Houses, like centres, shamans, they're not bothered either by the look of it. And that gets a bonus of being near fishers, statues, masons, and mills. Okay, but they don't like being near other city centres, or they don't like being near resort oases or shamans. Okay. So if we put the city centre, I've learnt the lesson. We need to put it in the middle so it's in the centre so we can build things round it. If we put that there, like so, we get a nice pile of points, which this is brilliant. This is going far better than the previous run. Now we know how it works. It's great. Right, where can we put the brewery? Can we just put it down here somewhere? And then just put the fields within range? Just a little sort of, I don't know, a seaside brewery type thing. We'll put that there. Gets us 3 points, and then we can get 9 points from a field of hops. Lovely. And then 11 points from another field of hops. Yay! Right, on it goes. 195 out of 250, so 55 more points, and we've still got 5 buildings to place. Plus we can now pick the fisher or the shaman. Well, we've seen the shaman. Let's have a look at what the fisher does. Imagine, it's probably more houses and then a fisherman kind of thing. So get a bonus for each nearby city centre, warehouse, statue and hut. Okay, so if we put you there, that is 14 points that you're going to get. That's quite a lot of points from one single building. So you can go just there. What do you look like? A new island. How exciting. Okay, we're going to place these first. We're going to place these first because I want to see what happens. Is that the end? Or do we carry on or what? But also we can go to a new island. It's very exciting. Right, we've got some houses to put down and lots of mansions. So the mansions don't mind being near other mansions. In fact, they get a point for being near other mansions. And houses also get a point for being near to mansions. Okay, So we want to build really a little centre just here. So if we put, that's a terrible way around of doing it, there, like that. Snap that to there, put that in, that's 9 more points. And then can we put a house next to you, like that? That's 7 more points. So we go, yay, lovely. And then another mansion could go, say, that's 10 points. Can we move it over? Yeah, just there. So 10 points going in. 235 out of 250, and we've still got 7 buildings left. Tis beautiful. Okay, this mansion is a bit of a funny shape, but okay, let's put that there. So that could be down. I think I might have chopped one of the trees down. I may well have chopped a tree down, which I don't know if it's a persistent sort of calculation. Like if I've chopped that tree down, does that now, the little sort of lumberjack, does that lumberjack earn less money, or is it all calculated on the point of when you place that building down? I do not know. I'm not entirely sure. I can't fit a house there, which is a shame. Can't fit a house around there. Can I fit a house along here? I can just put a house just there. I might just put a house on the side because it looks like a nice place to be. It looks like a nice place. Why the heck not? Where else can we put some houses that are going to get us some nice bonuses? Well, along here looks good. So we'll have 8 from there. That gets us 254 out of 320. I'm going to put the last house down. So let's just rotate the camera round. Let's get ourselves a mansion, actually. Let's put the mansion down. Swivel it round. Put the mansion there. And then we can probably fit a house in there, I would have thought. So another 9 points. And now there's 2 mansions left. 2 left. So we don't have to cram them all on there. Because there could be. We could go, I'm going to get a shaman. So let's get a shaman. Because the shaman comes with lots of, what's that? Hop fields. Okay, now you're talking. Good job, shaman. Right, we'll have you there. And another hop field. And a hop field down here. Can we do that? Yep, hop field. I mean, the hops are growing in the sand. That's probably fine. 319 out of 320. We haven't even placed the shaman yet, who can get 24 points, 27 points from just being just there next to lots of flowers. So, yeah, absolutely. Can we move it this way a bit? Can we get 27 points from being down here? Yeah, because they get the flower down on the beach. Okay, yeah, put a shaman down just there. That is a massive sack full of points. And yeah, now we've got 4 more mansions, which would get points for being next to a fountain. Okay, well, how about we build the mansions down on the beach then? Because they're all a bit full up there. We've got plenty of points. So let's build a couple of mansions down here. We'll put another one there. We'll put one on that side. And we'll put one just there. So now that's still fine. Obviously, we didn't get as many points as we could from that. But now we can go to, say, a fountain, which would presumably give us some other stuff as well. Yes, fishes and stuff. And then, yeah, that thing, there's a fountain that's appeared and said, yay, you get lots of points. Oh, there's many points up there, though. 25 points. If we will remove a tree, I think that's probably worth the... it's probably worth cutting down one tree to get 25 points. Yes, please. Whoosh. 25 points come out of there. Right, another fisher. Now, they can't be near the other fishery. It can't get too close because he gets a bit grumpy about that. Does this new fisherman. So, 14 points just there. That's pretty good. I'll take that. So that's another 14. We need 3 more points. So let's build a little sort of community down here, why don't we? This is nice. I like this. So we'll put that just there. And then we'll have a couple of houses on the front. Lovely. So we'll have a house there. That's quite nice. And then a couple more mansions. Maybe, do we get any bonuses for being next to anything over there? Oh, that mansion fits in there quite nicely. We'll have 11 points for that, thank you. So there we go. Tot up 11 more points. And one more mansion to go down. Just put it there next to that wall. That's quite nice. We'll just drop it there. Now, we could go and do this. We could find out what we want next. Or we could click this. So it says, New Island. You collected enough points to unlock the button below. I wonder what happens when you press it. Now, I'm going to assume that we go to a new island and we start again, which is absolutely fine. So, yeah, I'm all for that. Let's press the button and see what happens. Because you know what? I wonder what happens when we press it too. I'm going to press it now. Start expedition. You'll continue on a mysterious new island. There is no way to return to the current island, but you keep your score. Oh. Okay, so yes, we're trying to get as high a score as possible because there is a sort of leaderboard thing. So how about we go back and until it looks like we're going to bomb out, as soon as it looks like we're going to fail because we've not got enough points, then we'll press that and go to a new island. So let's see what we can do with this. A hut or a park? A park sounds like a lovely thing to have. Yeah, let's have a park, shall we? There's another fisherman. Another fisherman. We're going to struggle to put you lot down, fisher peoples. How about you go just there? That's 5 points, which isn't brilliant, but it's better than nothing. A sawmill. Oh, crikeys, yeah. We've already got... Oh, that's 14 points for a sawmill. That's actually quite good because it's next to 2 lumberjacks. Can we rotate that round? Can that get near to 2 lumberjacks? No, that's too near the other sawmill. Okay, how about then we put that... Where was the 14? Come on, show me where the 14 was. There was a 14 somewhere along here. Come on, come on, come on. Where was it? It was along here. There. Now, can I do it without stamping on a flower? Yes. Okay, 14 points. I'll gladly take 14 points. And then 4 parks. How big is a park? Oh, they're teeny tiny little things. Get a bonus for each nearby resort. So fountain... We haven't got temples, we've got towers, hop fields, plateau statues. So could we, they only look very little, could we fit one into there? Yes, so 8 points up there. That is lovely. I like this. This is really nice. Oh, it's a little path. It's a little teeny tiny path, look. Oh, that's really lovely. How about we have 17 points? We'll put that into there. So there we go. Bish, bash, 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 bosh. So yeah, we need to get ourselves, what's that? 23 more points. Now, can we do that? Is that achievable? No, right, we can't put it there because it doesn't like being near to the sort of lumber mills and stuff. Yeah, I think we're going to struggle. We're really going to struggle. We can get 8 points from down there, and then we can get 8 points from being over there. But I don't think we can do much else. So let's just put one there. Let's give those residents a park. There you go. And now, because it looks like we're not going to be able to get 15 points from this final park, rather than having a game over moment, let's press this and we shall start an expedition to a mysterious new island. No way to return. It's fine. This place is thriving. This place looks brilliant. So we're going to keep our score. We're going to go to a new island. Oh, we keep the score. I possibly should have read that. So we keep that score. This island is huge. Oh my goodness. Do we start again? Oh, we level up brick industry. This is very exciting. Okay, right. Lumber pack first. Let's get this done. Right. Trees. There's got to be many, many trees to be cut down here. Let's try and share it out though. So we'll have 12 there. So 12 points. Lovely. And then we'll try and put one over here for as many points as we can get. So there's 10 if we put it just there. So that's another 10. So that sees us over the limit anyway. And then we can put the sawmill down. Can we put it down as out of the way as we can? Can we put it down just there? Yeah. So that gets us 14 points from being next to both of those lumberjacks. So let's put that down. And so already we're on 596 out of 630. Brewing pack or brick industry? Right, let's go for brewing because we know what we're doing with this. Some more cutter downer peoples. Right, okay. More trees over here. So we'll have one just there. Lovely, lovely. And we'll have one just... Oh, you're the sawmill. Oh, okay, right. Can we put another sawmill this side? Can we manage to get plus 14? We might have to knock down a tree, but it's not next to the other one. Yeah, okay. Put a sawmill down there. So another 14 points come in. 615 out of 630. And then the brewery. The brewery can just go out of the way. Ah! The thing is down here on the beach. The statue is on the beach. That is intriguing. I hadn't really considered that. Okay. Let's put the brewery just here. Right on the edge of that cliff. Because that's the best place to grow beer, on the edge of a cliff. Well, grow beer. You grow hops. You don't grow beer. I thought that would be great. Put that there. We'll have another field just there. Because that's 11 points. Yeah, and we're going to get the next thing, and that's another 13 points. So that's very good. So 651 out of 685 already. So now the city pack or the brick industry. I'm going to go for the brick industry. I want to see what that is because we've not seen this yet. Oh, there's water wheels. There's another lumberjack who we can put just here for... Can we get that nearer there? Yes, that's 7 points from that lumberjack. That'll do. Lovely. And then what's that? Another hop field. That is 15 points pretty much immediately. Yeah, can we bring that down? Yeah, I'll take that. 15 lovely points. In they go. And then we've got a brickyard. So get a bonus for each nearby mason, warehouse, sandpit and statue. They don't like being near other brickyards. And then sand pits. Get a bonus for each nearby statue and brickyard, but loses points for each sandpit in range. Oh, so they can't be near other sandpits. Okay, right. This could be quite tricky because we're going to need to get... We'll be okay for points, actually. So if we do this, put you just there, that means you're within range of the statue, which is lovely. So that goes in there. But then we need to put one of those across, say, there. Can we put that really far back? Yeah, so tuck that into the corner. 15 points from putting that down. That is brilliant. So then this will get us, if we swivel it round a bit or orient it a little bit better, that's another 15 points from that, which is beautiful. Right, let's take a look at what we can get now. City pack or a mason? Well, the mason is new. Let's click on that. Let's see what that gives us. More hop fields, more tree cutting, and then the mason gets a bonus for each nearby brickyard, which is good because there's a few of those, one of those. And city centres, we haven't got any of those, but they also lose points for each other mason and a shaman in the range. Yeah, so industry and nature don't mix with that regard. So the shaman's all about nature and plants, these are all about industry and they do not mix. Okay, so these though, it can go on the side of the building. Oh, well that's pretty damn fascinating, isn't it? Oh, I like that. Check that out. Yeah, we'll put you there. Absolutely. So there you go. 725 out of 745. And where can this one go? So it's not near anything at the minute, is it? What does it get a bonus for being near? Brickyards, statues. Yeah, it can't be near any of those. Let's put that there because that is 9 points. That's 9 points from being on the side of a thing. So that'll do. 734. Another lumberjack could go just there, which is good. And then we've got a sawmill. Now the sawmill could go in the middle of those 3 lumberjacks and get 21 points, which is brilliant. So there we go. 761 out of 810 already. The only thing is, we're not going to have much room left for those hop fields because they're all sort of crowding up a bit now, these hop fields. Can we fit another one in? 19 points. And hops means beer. So everyone's got lots of lovely beer to drink. Marvellous. And a sand pit. One last thing. So we can get another 12 points if we put a sand pit just there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put that down as well. That means we're nearly at the next goal already. So let's do that then. So what can we get now? City pack or the farming pack? Let's get the farming pack. That'll do. And then we can get the city pack pretty much straight away anyway. Oh, and it's given us a brickyard. Okay, now they don't like being within range of other brickyards. That's not within range. That's 15 lovely points. Yeah, I'll take that. 15 points. Thank you very much. And now we can get the next one. This is great. I like this an awful lot. This is brilliant. Right, we'll have a shaman, please. And the shaman, oh my goodness me, there is an awful lot going on. Right, hop field. Can we fit a hop field in anywhere? Is this going to work? 21 points. I'll gladly take 21 points. Right, so we're looking good for that. Now we've just got regular fields. We've not had those for on this level anyway for a while. So 12 or 15. I saw a 15 just there. How can we get 15? Just there. Because they're next to those sort of little plant things, flowers. Yeah, let's go for that. I'll go for that. So the shaman can come in and earn us quite a lot of nice points. A couple more sand pits. That's going to lose a few for being next to other sand pits, but it's still going to get us +9. So I think we'll have to do that. And then there is some sand over here. It's not going to get us... Oh, there you go, just +9. That'll do. Yeah, I'll take that. We'll have another 9. And now the farming pack is still remaining to be put down, and we've got 2 points left to get to the next thing, which is, this is great. I like this a lot. Let's put the fields up here. What is that? Some sort of gold deposit, possibly? Are we going to get mines at some point? That could be very interesting, couldn't it? That could be intriguing. I've got a brewery to put down as well. 28 points if we put a brewery down just there. Oh no, we could get more. So I think it's very close to the other brewery. Brewery is hard to say, particularly got a cold like I have. 28 points, that'll do. I will gladly take a massive hatful of points. Check that out. And now the city pack is the last thing we can have. Oh my goodness me, there is an awful lot. There is a lot of stuff. Okay. Let's put the mill down, and the mill can have lots of fields around it. So the mill can go just there, like so. So that's lovely. Get the mill in, and then the fields get a lot of points for being near mills and fields. So if we do this, that is 8 points. And if we do that, that is another 10 points. And put that there, that's another... Is that snapped correctly to that? I want them to be in a lovely line. Thank you very... Oh, I want them to be all in a perfect line. Thank you. I'm not going to be happy if they're not in a line. Right, another 10. Okay, this is very good. Now, what does that get a bonus for? Being statues, warehouses, towers, markets, city centres. Yes, now, we could put a city centre down. 17 points just here. What does a city centre get a bonus for? Being near to fishers, statues, masons and mills. Okay, so if we put one of those just there, so we can build around the edge of it, can we then put one of those across here? Yes, we can get 11 points from that being just there, which is good. So that puts us to 970 out of 1035. We can get another thing. So a fisher or a fountain. Well, let's get the fishers because they seemed fairly... Oh, there's a billion houses. Okay, right. Many houses. 7 points. Where can the fishers go? They can't go on the side of the rock, unfortunately. So they have to go on the sand, by the look of it, on the little sort of coastline bit. Oh, hang on. No, they can go in the sea. Okay, they can go in the sea, everybody. The fishers can go in the sea. Let's put the fisher just there. Absolutely. 12 points coming our way. Right, 982 out of 1035. Couple more fields to go in. So let's just put a field there for 7 points. And a field there for 12 points. And it's made the lovely shape of a T. That's what we're growing. That's exactly what we're growing in those fields, everybody. We're growing some tea. Do you know what's really irritating me? That field's lines are not in the same direction as those ones. That's all a bit annoying, if I'm completely honest. Right, the shaman can go over here, I think. Because the shaman can't go near to the other one, can it? No, it doesn't like it. Oh, but we get 15 points if we put it just there. Let's pop it just there. That is 15 more points. This is going terrifyingly well. And then we need to put down these things. So houses and mansions. Okay, so they get bonuses for being near to pretty much everything. So we could start putting some stuff on the beach. How about we put a couple of these down on the beach? So that mansion can go next to the statue thingamabob. So that gets us quite a nice pile of points. And how about, can it do it that way as well if we rotate it round right? Yeah, like that. They can hug the statue. They can be the premium Des Res houses, mansions. They will have a house there for 5 points. And another house there for 6 points. And then we'll start putting some things up here, because you get quite a lot of points for this up here as well. So that's another 9 points, plus 7 points for that house. So we're already looking good for doing that. And what have we got next? A fountain or a hut? Well, we saw the fountain last time. We didn't click on hut last time. So let's click on a hut and see what that gives us. It gives us quite a lot more houses. Oh my goodness. Another one of those sand pits, which we are going to struggle to deploy without getting in the way of another one. Yeah, that's just going to be minus points. We're really... Oh, plus 9, look. That'll have to do. We'll take 9 points and just get that thing out of the way. Okay, so we've got ourselves a hut. Gains a bonus for each nearby city centre, statue, shaman and fisher. But they lose loads of points for being near lots of other things. Okay, yeah. Plus 9 there was just there. Plus 10 on that rock, pretty much. I'm going to put a hut just there. Yay, a hut. A teeny tiny shack. Lovely. Right, and then some more houses can go probably round here. So that's 8 points for a house. We'll stick another one of those across there as well, near the city centre. That's lovely. Another 9 points. Bosh, bosh, bosh. So we need 28 8 points from the remaining 4 buildings we have. Can we do that? Yeah, we're going to be... This could be quite tight, actually, couldn't it now? This could be quite difficult. So what's that? A mansion, city centre, shamans. Right, they get a bonus of being next to shamans as well as city centre. So what about 7 points? 7 points. Yeah, this is going to be quite tricky to get through now. I don't think we're going to have enough points. All right, we can get 11 points if we put that one just there. So that makes sense. That's a nice big points blob. So 1103 out of 1120. What if we then put a house down, say, there for another 9 points? Yeah, I think we'll be fine. We'll get through to the next bit, certainly. So 112 out of 120. A little, what's that, a mansion. The house that I just put down looked bigger than the previous mansion we put down. But okay, right, one of those, which gets us to the next level. Just, what can we have? Fountains or parks? Do you know what? Let's pick parks. Why not? Parks are lovely. Let's have a lovely selection of parks. Oh my goodness me, there's so many more houses. Right, mills. Mills are good at going near fields. They're not good at going near other mills. Now, do they count as going near hop fields? Yes, they do. 25 points we can get from putting that mill just there. That is an awful lot toward that goal. 25 points is huge. Right, parks. Get a bonus for near fountains. We can't do those. Hop fields, regular fields, statues, centres. So they do well going next to hop fields, it said there. So could we somehow shoehorn one of those into here? Yeah, they're very finicky things, these parks. 9 points from doing that. I think that was 9 points, wasn't it? Can we get that? Yeah, 9 points. We'll take that. That's 9 lovely points. They can go in. We are really going to struggle to get to 1,210. That's going to be very, very difficult. 15 points from a shaman being just there. That's pretty good. Ooh, however, there was a 30 in there. Stick a shaman in the middle of there. Yes, please. Absolutely. 30 beautiful points. Yes. Okay, and a park. Another park. Oh, there was a +8. +10 there. Do we take a +10 for that park? Yeah, go on. We'll have a +10 for that little park. And now that leaves us with only 13 points to get from 3 houses. We should be fine. That's 7. Lovely. And then where can we put the others? So, yeah, we only need 6 more points, but then obviously we're going to be harder pressed to get the next goal if we don't score maximum. So, yeah, we'll have another 7 just there, which gets us over the line. Okay, what's next? Fountains or plateaus? Oh, a plateau is a thing. I thought a plateau was just a raised bit like this, but no, a plateau is an actual specific thing. So it gets a bonus for each nearby city centre, mason, plateau, and statue. So there's a mason over there in a city centre. Let's go for that, shall we? Let's see what that brings. Oh my goodness me. It's huge. Oh, right. Okay, they're big. They're really... Oh, and it can lodge itself into the walls. Okay. Oh, there was a +16 just there. There was a +16 I saw. Yeah, I see you there, +16. Peeking out. Yeah, I'm tempted to put that there. I don't think we can place it anywhere else. I think it's huge. It's a huge, big structure. It can go in the sea. It can go in the sea. Okay. I don't think we want it to go in the sea. I think a +16 is... Let's swivel it around so that bit of graphic is there. A +16 is pretty good. Let's put that there. That's 16 points. Oh, we're going to be struggling. A lumberjack does not like being near to other lumberjacks. So we might have a bit of a problem with this. Are there any other islands with trees? Are there any trees anywhere else? It doesn't look like it. There's one tree just there. Can we put that? That gets us a +10. Oh, because it's near those trees down there and the sawmill thing. Okay, yeah, we'll have +10 from that. That likes being near brickyards, statues, warehouses, towers, markets, centres, plateaus. Okay. Can we put it there for 11? Can we get it anywhere else? No, just there for 11 looks pretty good. So pop that there. That's 11 more points. Yes, we are going to be very hard pressed, but I'm really happy with that score. That is a very good score. I'm delighted with that. You can build on top of the plateau. I'm just going to put a house on top of it. I know it doesn't get us a load of points, but I like the idea of having a thing on top of it. I like that. I want to live there. Oh, look, this is lovely. What a lovely game. Right, we'll have that in there. And do you know what? I think we're not going to be able to get to the next bit, but I'm really happy with how this has come along. We'll have 9 points from that, I think, from that house. And then one more house. Where can we put this house? Where's a good place to put a house? We're not going to get the maximum score. I want to get the maximum score we can, really. 12 points. There you go. 12 points from that. And it's game over for us, but we did very well indeed. Oh, hang on. It's not game over, does? It's just sort of gone, hey, there you go. Oh, because we can go to the next island. Oh my goodness me. We can go to the next island after this one, so it's not game over. We can carry on going. Okay, what's next? This looks way more challenging. This looks way more challenging. Oh, look at it. It's all different little bits and bobs. Right, a water plateau. Okay, what does this do? Gets a bonus for nearby sawmills, statues, water plateaus and trees. Oh, it's like a little sort of dock. It's like a little sort of harbour type thing. So if we put that into, say, there, that gets us 19 points. Oh, and this one is square. Okay, so that's like a floating sort of thing. Okay, 16 points. Put that into there. Oh, this is very good. And then that gets us 19 points if we just drop that into the middle there. Lovely. Right, now what do we get? Right, okay, and we go back and start again. Okay, well, I'll just play, because we kind of get the idea now, but I want to see how far I can get. So this is going to be trickier because of the limited amount of space. You can't bunch everything together. But okay, right, let's go for the lumber pack, and let's see how we go from there. Okay, it's going okay. Something I have learned is that there are different types of water plateaus. So this one here that is swiveling around in the middle of the screen, that has not got green on it. So you can't put crops and things on that, which has caused a bit of a problem over here because I just assumed, yeah, it's a plateau, it's a bit of ground, you could put anything on it. But no, the fields and sort of, you know, the natural things can only go on the green stuff. So we can't put hop fields and regular fields on these wooden ones. We can build buildings on these wooden ones. So we can build like city centres and things like that, which is what I'm probably going to do. Oh, there we go. Look at that. A big load of those. Yeah, so that gets us another 16 points. So yeah, it's going very, very well. It's going terrifyingly well. It's almost like I know what I'm doing vaguely. And I have to admit, I'm really enjoying it. It's really good. It is very, very lovely indeed to play. I'm enjoying this immensely. So if we just put that into, say, there, that's another 10. Can we get 10 without? There you go, 10 points. So it's looking pretty good. We need 1865. We are going to be hard pressed to get that, I think. A shaman up here. We need some flowers for the shaman to go and grab hold of. You know what? Yeah, over there, 9 points. That's okay. That puts us over 1800. But yeah, we are now really pushing it. We need 60 points. And we've got those houses. We do have another option. Let's go for fountains. Why the heck not? It gives us some more hop fields and some more houses and stuff. So yeah, I think we'll be fine. So yeah, I'm just going to crack on. I'm just going to carry on. Oh, it's another one of those. It's another one of those, which is not ideal. I need a city centre, really. If I could put a city centre in the middle and build around it, that would be ideal. That would be great. I don't think I can do that, unfortunately. I don't think it's going to happen. Can we put the fountain there for 19 lovely points? That is very welcome indeed. So, right, okay, let me just carry on doing what I'm doing. Okay, now we really are struggling. I mean, I want to get over 2,000 points. I will be very, very happy. If we get over 2,000 points, that would be brilliant. But we need to get 50 points to proceed, and we've got ourselves 1 house, 2 mansions, and 1 park, which is not going to be brilliant. Now, the parks get bonuses for being near to fountains. There is already park over here, look, near this fountain. Can we do anything better with that? That's 12 points if it goes just there. That's 15 points if we put it right next to the city centre. Let's do that with that park. So that's 15 points. That gets us over 2,000. Now I think we may be in trouble. This bit over here, I had a plan for this. I was hoping that we'd get another city centre, and we put a city centre here, and because it'd be next to lots of other buildings, we'd get a massive stack of points. But it hasn't happened. We've not been given another city centre. So we're really going to struggle to get ourselves. What do we need? 35 points. Okay, putting one of the mansions there near this city centre gives us 10 points. But then we can't really do much else with that. There's 8 points just there for that house. Can we get any more than 8 points? We get 9 points there. So what do we need now? We still need 25 points. I don't think we can do this now. I think we might have reached the limit, but even if so, I'm really happy. That is an excellent second attempt. We're on the third island along. That's really good. I'm delighted with that. Yeah, I think +9 is probably the most we can get from that. And one last mansion, unless it's in a really absolutely amazing place, which I don't think we can do. 11 points. We're going to be just short. Yeah, those buildings there did cost me. I kind of tried to plan ahead. But do you know what? Never mind. Never mind. +11 points. That is very, very good. 2035. Game over. There we go. 180th. 180 in the world. I will absolutely take that. That is fine. So my best is 2036. Is it? My best is 2036, yet I got 2035. Okay, but there we go. That is brilliant. I'm officially stamping it with a thing that says brilliant. A big red stamp that says this is brilliant, and I'm stamping the game with it. That was Islanders, and I really enjoyed that an awful lot. What an absolute gem of a game. I'm really impressed. That is lovely. It's relaxing. It's strategic. It's city building. It's got lots of things to think about. It's got lots of choice when the bits pop up. You know, you get to choose whether you want to take fountains or parks or whatever. So you have to think about what you've actually got in front of you. And, you know, eventually, I imagine if you play it a lot, you would get to know the particular bonuses of the individual buildings. I obviously don't know them all off by heart right now. But yeah, that's lovely. And it looks lovely as well. It's got a nice aesthetic. It's got a lovely progression thing. We can go to the next islands. I'm really impressed. I have enjoyed that so very much indeed. I'm very, very surprised, and I highly recommend this. It's a wonderful, lovely little game, and it even says on the Steam store page, it says it's a game that you can pick up, play for a bit, and then put back down again. And I completely agree. You could come in, do a little bit of it, and go, do you know what? I've played 10 minutes. I'm just going to come back to that later on, and then switch it off and come back later on. It's one of those sort of games. It's a nice pick up and play, lovely, relaxing, charming, and wonderful game overall. So yeah, that was Islanders, and I had a lovely, lovely time with Islanders. And I keep saying Islanders. Islanders, I think it's supposed to be, not Islanders. It's not like an Apple product. Islanders, that's probably how you pronounce it better, but there we go. So if you have enjoyed this little look at the game, and hopefully you have enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed playing it, which would be an awful lot, obviously. If you have enjoyed it, then please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also please do subscribe just to keep up to date with all the other bits and bobs that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. These people are eating the tables. They're just devouring the tables. They're so hungry. There's no atmosphere at all. Were you sat in the car park? Are you sure you came to the right place? Mein Knien staan in brand. If you want to order meatballs made of snails, you need to be really certain about this.